So, Sheffield Wednesday versus Lincoln City. And they are the draw specialists. And that is something we do not need today. Hello and welcome to the video. You could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm. Sharing gets in front of people's faces. Subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live and live streams happen. Remember, next week the live show will be on the Thursday because we play on the Friday, and I might do one on the Saturday as well. We'll see. We'll see how things lie. But Sheffield Wednesday are playing Lincoln City, and they are the draw specialists this season, and we have to be very wary of that because as a team that draws a lot of game, 18 to be precise this season, it is not what we need this game. We need to win. Now, interesting team news for Wednesday as well. So, Stockdale, Palmer, Iorfa, Flint, Femiro, Johnson, James. It looks like James is going to be in the middle, playing as a cam, as a centre mid even. Volks, Bannon, Gregory, Smith. The subs are Dawson, Brown, Backington, Adeniran, Shipton, Delibashiro, and Wilkes. Lincoln start with Rushworth, Paul, Boys, Jackson, Sanders, Bishop, House, Medora, Sorensen, Ruse, Beechel. The sub bench is Long, playing Shadipo, remember him, Acheron, Duff, and Michaela. Now, I forgot about Shadipo being on loan there, but this is interesting. Palmer, Iorfa, Flint, Femiro is at your back, and I'm guessing you've probably got Iorfa, Flint. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm just trying to work out who's going to go where. Is Johnson and James going to be wingers, or is it going to be Johnson and Volks? Just trying to figure out where it's going to lie here in terms of it. But it is interesting. He said that player can play in different positions. One of the reasons he brought in, say, James was so he could bring in a different player who could play in all different positions. So let's see what happens. Need 3 points today, lads, but we need all 3 points today. So let's see if we can get them. So first off, played better football for a small period and knocking around a bit, making advantage, having a bigger pitch, which is something we have said that might be the case. Doing really well, thinking, right, get this here, get that there. And we do go 1-0 up, and it's a great ball in by Volks after he did a long throw. It came back out to him. Smith gets it in off his head. And like, go for more. Trying to find that base. We've had a couple of chances, but nothing properly clear-cut. And that's the issue. Nothing really clear-cut. But again, Wednesday making their own problems again. It's like the lads have just... This was a weird one. This was a weird one because we've gone back to that kind of last season, championship season, confident goes as soon as it doesn't go our way. Because for the goal, again, it's another one as poor Wednesday players not closing down the man. The left back just runs straight through midfield. Volk doesn't put a tackle in. James doesn't put a tackle in. He shoots. Stockdale parries it straight into open face where you need to keep a glove on it, and it's a simple tap-in. It's 1-1. And then from then, we just go to pot. We don't look confident with the ball. Stockdale made a couple of interesting choices. You look at how we're playing at the back. Everything just went to pot. It really did. And you're like, can we try and do this? All the faith that we were trying to find are gone because they've now made the pitch a little bit smaller. With the faces and stuff, cutting down our things, trying to get the ball forward, losing the ball, not being able to hold on to it. We've gone back to that nervousness that I thought had been gone. We have not seen this for Wednesday, apart from these last couple of games. We're drawing. We need to win this. And it's so annoying because you're like, we have to carry on. We have to carry on and keep going, but there's a nervousness that has cropped in to the players as they're going. The balls are just very lackadaisical at times. They're People are not holding on to it enough. People are not calling for it or the bases and just knocking it into bases where Lincoln can get it. Defending is just gone. Like, we're playing out at the back. There was a bit where Stockdale tried to, he did a nutmeg, but he's lucky he got away with it. And then there's also Reece James was lucky with a bit. Granted, James being in midfield had been good. Don't get me wrong. He'd been good there. But we do look all over the place all of a sudden. The moment a goal goes against us, it takes us a while to get back into our stride, and Lincoln had done really well at just making us crumble. I'll be honest, it crumbled. It was a bad, again, this is the second time Stockdale's done this kind of parry save, and you want him to hold on to it in those instances and try and jump on it. But a defender didn't get there quick enough. The defender should have seen that he parried that and just try and run ahead of the thing. And he was just walking back. The Lincoln player was on it. But at half time, it's 1-1. We need to wake up. Wake up, Wednesday. Get this thing back. You can do it. You played some good football at the time for the first half, and then that goal went in and you went to pot. Wake up. Wake up. Thankfully, we got a half time. Change something up in the second half. Wilkes is probably going to be a good one to come on. Probably Delhi as well at some point. But at half time, it's 1-1 and we were looking good up until they scored. So let's see what happens. Well, Sheffield Wednesday, you are the masters of giving us hope and then giving us crushing disappointment. Second half, we tried to do a bit more, but just didn't really. We kept on getting the balls into the box, but nothing really fell. Smith had a couple of chances going forward, but his touch was dreadful when he got the ball. Iorfa comes off for Wilt. Wilt does make a difference, but referee isn't giving anything for any kind of pushing or pulling on Wednesday players today. But if it's the opposite that way round, they are. So it doesn't really matter though, because each time we're looking to try and go forward or something, there's either we're being closed down, the base is being closed down, and you're thinking this isn't going to go our way today, because the issue is teams are doing well today. Barnsley won, I think, 5-0, and Derby lost 2-0 to Ipswich, and this just makes it that it's extra close now at the top. Right near the end, we had Smith cleared off the line. He had another header. Wilkes tried to get the ball forward, which he did, and then there was no one on the end of it. We push, nothing came. They had tried to try and get that goal, but Lincoln, draw specialist this season, really know how to grind out a result. Done that. And I'm now saying I can't see us do automatics now. I just think we can't do it. Ipswich and Plymouth, I think will get it, kind of thing, unless we don't improve soon. Because we've gone from scoring to not scoring now. We've gone from having little bits of spells where we were winning the odd game 1-0 and not capitalising. Having no Windass or Byers has not helped. Granted, Wilkes has come on. He tried to change the game and he's done well, but nothing clinical enough. Lincoln had a game plan, stuck to it, did well. And the issue here is that we are top, but on goal difference. We are top on goal difference alone. Plymouth play Bolton tomorrow. Then they got a good run in their next couple of games. If you look at the Easter run fixture list, it's interesting. We got Oxford on that. No, that's the wrong date. That was yesterday. We got Oxford on Friday. The only good thing is we have close to 4 days to work with the players. But we got Oxford away, so we'll see what happens. Plymouth have got Morecambe away, which is going to be interesting. Morecambe just got battered today by Barnsley. Ipswich have got Wycombe Wanderers. And then if you go on to the Monday, we got Accrington Stanley at home. And then Barnsley have got Shrewsbury Town. Ipswich have got Cheltenham away. Plymouth have got Lincoln at home. Games are going to start coming thick and fast, but I think the momentum's gone with us. I think the momentum's just gone with us. As soon as we went down a goal, they just looked all shaky again. And I don't know where that suddenly come from again. That kind of ability of like not being able to G ourselves up. For me, I think you probably start Wilt versus Oxford. He did come on and make a change. We kind of need Patterson for Atkinson, Stanley, and rest of the season now for me. It's a blow. It's a big blow, and I really am struggling to think because I can't see us getting automatic now. The teams around us that are on very good runs and our blip have come completely at the wrong time, and teams now know how to play us. People have seen how to play us, and they're just using the good tactics, and we have to figure that one out. Sit them down in the classroom, like Darren Moore says. Sit them on the training pit to find out what's going wrong. We huffed and puffed. We had chances, but not clinical enough. We've relied heavily on Windass for his clinical nature, and now he's not there. We're struggling. So yeah, not great. It's a draw. Needed a win. I'm worried now, lads. I'm worried because if we go into playoffs, I don't see us being in playoff form. And we know what we're like with playoffs. We're not that great. So let's see what happens. Belief is a bit wading today for me, but we'll see what happens next.